like what you see, we hope that you will click on our subscribe button. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about everything that comes in the kit. We have, this is one of the coolest things. This is to make an egg and some bacon. So this is a little press, you put the Play-Doh in. This is to make a mushroom, and I think this is for a piece of cheese, and this looks like it might be an onion. So we'll load up the Play-Doh in a minute, but that's the press for those things. Then there is what looks like a garlic extruder. So this is the extruder, and here's the extruder plate, and it has a bunch of different shapes on it. So there's our extruder. There is a spatula and a fork and a knife. There's also a plate, so we can plate up our food after we make it. This is also really cool. This is the waffle maker. And in the handle of the waffle maker, there is a mold. Well, the molds are on this side. This is for a pat of butter and for a strawberry and a blueberry. So that is the waffle maker. And then this is to make some toast or a piece of bread. There is also 5 different cans of Play-Doh that come with this set. So there were 5 cans. The brown, the red, the yellow, the little cans have blue and white, and then there is 1 Play-Doh roller. So let's go ahead and get started making some food. Woo! Here are my supplies for the very first thing that I'm going to make, which I'm going to try to make the egg and bacon and a piece of toast. So we're going to start with a little bit of yellow Play-Doh, and that will just go in this indentation that is right here, and that is for the yolk. That is actually probably still too much, so let me pull a little more off of that. So we'll press that in the middle. And then take our white Play-Doh and take some of that, and then I think what we'll do is sort of kind of roughly fill in that shape. And then when we press it, of course, all the excess Play-Doh will come out. So we can take some of that out now. All right, and we'll just kind of press that there. Then we need to do our bacon, and this set did not come, it came with brown and it came with red, and I think to me bacon is somewhat in the middle of those 2 colors, so I'm going to take a little bit of red and a little bit of brown. Actually, I'll take a little less red, and I'm going to mix those together to try to make it look more like the color of bacon. I don't know how it will work, but we'll see. Okay, so we're mixing that together. And then we also have to add a little bit of white Play-Doh to it, because you know bacon has that fat in it, and that's what the lighter part is. So I think we need a little more brown. So I'm going to grab a little more brown to add to it. And then we will put this in the bacon press along with some of the white Play-Doh. Okay, so let's gonna press that in, just sort of messy. So we have to leave some room for the white too. Okay. And we'll take some of the white and press that in. That'll be our fat. That's kind of gross to think of it that way, isn't it? Okay, so now we have our, what I think is gonna look like our egg and then our bacon. And we could just for fun, we could try to make the onion press. I don't think I would eat an onion, just a raw onion with my egg, but okay, we'll try it. And actually, let's go ahead and use some of the brown to make a mushroom. So here is the mushroom press. And I actually really love mushrooms, and I even love mushrooms with my eggs. So, all right, so we have that all loaded up, and here we go. We're gonna take the press and press it all together. Kind of looks like a little frying pan. We could pretend that we have that on our stove. All right, so we press that all down and pull off the extra white Play-Doh from our onion that was in the handle. All right, so now we'll see how everything turned out. So here's our onion. Let's pull that out. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? That looks a lot like an onion. And then here is our mushroom. And that looks a lot like a mushroom. I could have also done that in white because some mushrooms are kind of a light brown color, but some are white. There's our mushroom. Now let's see how our bacon and our egg look. Here comes, we'll do the egg first. Oh, wow. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? So here we have our egg. And this is actually a sunny side up egg. When the yolk is not cooked like that, when it's bright yellow, that is called sunny side up. At least that's what I call it. Okay, so here's our egg. And now let's take a look at our bacon. Okay, so here is our bacon. And there's that layer of white Play-Doh that we put in it. So that looks pretty real, I think. Not bad. So here is our bacon, and there's our egg, and we have our little mushroom, and we have our little onion. And the other thing that I always eat with eggs is a piece of toast. And this is cute because when it folds up, it looks like a toaster. See, it has like a little knob on it. So let's go ahead and we'll get all of our Play-Doh scraps out of the way, and we will make some toast. So this should be pretty easy. This is just putting some brown Play-Doh in the mold and pressing it in. So let's do that. Make sure we make it nice and thick. And then here we'll close up our toaster. And turn on the knob. Tick, tick, tick. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. The toast is done. Okay, so let's look at our piece of toast. Oh wow, this looks so good. All right, so here is our piece of toast to go along with our egg and our piece of bacon. So let's cut that and then we'll put that on our plate. This is my little knife that I always use when I play with Play-Doh, so that does not come with the set. Okay, here is our toast. So let's move our onion here, and we'll have our toast. And you know what we need to go with our toast? We need a little piece of butter. Let's see. So the butter was in the waffle press. So there's the little pat of butter. So let's take some yellow Play-Doh and we'll press that in there and give it a squeeze. And we should have a little pat of butter now for our toast. Perfect. Okay, so we'll put some butter on our toast and get our plate all ready to eat. And we have our fork. We are all set. Yum, 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 yum. And next on our breakfast menu, ta-da, waffles. Now, I love, love, love waffles, but I do not usually eat waffles because I feel like they're sort of like dessert. By the time you add the butter and the maple syrup to them, it kind of seems like not maybe the best breakfast. So I usually eat eggs, or at least an egg in the morning. And sometimes I have waffles, and sometimes I have French toast, which I like a lot too. Today, I'm going to make a waffle. So I have pressed all of the brown Play-Doh into my waffle maker, and I am gonna go ahead and do everything at once. I'm going to add yellow Play-Doh to make a little pat of butter. I'm going to add red Play-Doh to make a strawberry. And actually, you know what? That is a healthier way to eat waffles, is if you eat them with a little bit of maple syrup on top, but then you can add fruit or even chopped up nuts and things like that. Okay, so here we go. So we have our waffle batter, and we have our yellow Play-Doh for butter, our red Play-Doh for the strawberry, and our blue Play-Doh for a blueberry. So here we go. We'll press our waffle maker together and click, 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 turn it on. And then we wait. Tick tock, tick tock. Press it together. When you think you have it all pressed together, we can open the top. And, oh, we have a blueberry over on this side. Let's take out our blueberry and take a look at it. There is our little blueberry. I'm going to set that there because I think I might want to make several blueberries and strawberries. So here we have a strawberry. You can see it has some texture on it. It looks really cute. And then we have our butter. And the butter is really cute. It has like a sort of a little flowery design on it. But I'm noticing that our waffle does not look all that great. The waffle maker didn't press really far into it to make the good texture or look of the waffle on that side. Let's take a look at the other side. All that means is that we needed to add more Play-Doh or we needed to press harder. Oh, it definitely looks good on that side. So we can save this waffle and let's try another one. So let's get our plate and we'll put our waffle on it and we can add our butter and we can pretend to pour some syrup on it. Okay, so now we have a little bit of syrup and we have one blueberry and one strawberry. But let's make, we're gonna make another waffle in a minute, but let's make a couple of other strawberries and blueberries to add to that waffle, and then we'll also try to make a waffle that has better indentations. Okay, so here we go. We'll make our strawberry and our blueberry. Squish. Whoa, our strawberry came flying right out. So here's our little strawberry. Put that on our waffle, and here is our blueberry. And we'll put that on our waffle. Oh, the strawberry fell off. And now, let's get some more brown Play-Doh and see if we can make a better waffle. Oh, I'm running out after making the waffle and the toast and using some of it for the bacon. Let's see here. Okay, so maybe this time I will put it right in the center like this instead of spreading it out. Let's see what happens if we do that. We'll press it in a little bit so it will stick and then press down on our waffle maker. Ooh, that's a lot of Play-Doh in that one. Pressing it as hard as I can. Okay, here we go. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so this one, this is perfect. Okay. So I needed more Play-Doh in the first one. It would have looked better on both sides. This looks pretty good. Okay, so now we have two waffles. So let me scoot this over a little bit. And we'll put another blueberry there. So maybe we'll make a couple more strawberries. And a couple more blueberries. There we go. The strawberry keeps rolling right off the waffle. There. Okay, we'll put that there, and then we'll put the piece of butter right there, and maybe that will melt onto both of them. So here we have our fork and our knife for our delicious waffles with strawberries and blueberries.